What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to my 7 Nights Flashpoint challenge run. Today we're going to be running a Kill 3 Captain's mission for Vertigo, one of our street splicers, and based on how long the mission takes, we may have more to go on. We've got several doctors in line for an influence limit break. We also have Slush Caper here from the Daedalus block storyline to do. Let's start here, though. And of course, she's holding blood money if we can execute 3 enemy captains. It's against Warner-Braun. That's nice. We get to get Megacorps files while also getting influence for a street splicer. So kind of nice stuff there. It's an ultra host. Yikes. Low sec level should be relatively easy to get the bonus XP on. That's kind of nice. I'm going to buy the Matrix Snoop because I am going to go ahead and try to take files down. Unfortunately, don't have a great way of getting favors with Dance Hall. Let me double check that that's true. I think she's actually already in line for limit break. She's already at 80, so anything I can sell her that would make money and generate a favor is going to kind of overcap on influence, so ideally not do that. Could go for the other people, but yeah, it's fine the way it is. So we're just going to go ahead and run Opal Trick. I am going to go ahead and get whatever loot I can. Let's keep buying unplugged cameras. There's not a lot to spend money on in the first place anyway, so we might as well. This is the core squad, same squad as last time. Did put in the bigger programs. Actually, one thing I should do that I forgot about until just now is I'm going to buy Cloak. I don't know if it is going to do anything for me, because the tooltip is broken right now, but I don't know what it does, but I'll load it and maybe I'll figure it out while playing the game itself. So give me a second to get her deck set up and then be ready to rock. So I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, I can't even load Nuke right now, but I'm going to go ahead and get rid of, probably Sleaze 1 is the least likely one for me to care about. I'm going to uninstall that. I'm going to load Cloak, and do I know what it does? Not a freaking clue. We're going to figure it out together. So I got, yeah, Sleaze 3, Deception 3, and Disarm 3 from the upgrades. Went and bought Data Sieve so I can trade some AP out for IO, and bought Cloak. We'll see what it does, because I truly have no idea. So it'll be my first time playing with it too. So here we go. Low enough heat that we don't have level 1 of anything. We've got the team. Pretty much the core squad still. Let me double check this is silenced. Yeah, it is. Okay, this is the team. Let's go. We're on the ground. Let's locate the targets. And sure, so we were here pretty recently, but we're back again. Theta is over there. Draco is near the middle, and Sith is on the left-hand side. Okay, so all of our objectives are on the left-hand side. That said, I'm really tempted to generate something. Man, you know what's annoying actually? And our exit's over this way as well. So I didn't buy a gold key, so this one doesn't matter. But we're gonna end here, hacking this host, getting the loot, and then leaving. So I want to spread out to the left a little bit. But I think what I want to do is try to be loud on purpose, because sec level 9 is going to take a long time to get to. I'm not really worried about that one. So what I think I might want to do is, I guess we can have one person solo this box. I want to get to this host because I want all the files and whatnot. So let's see. If the core squad moves up this way, we branch out for this, branch out for that, and then come back in. We stay around here. We come through this way, branch out for that, and then leave. And we're going to be hacking during this time anyway. There's nothing in this area whatsoever. So I'm thinking primary through the middle, slight branching out to the right. And considering this box is 28 meters, that camera is 35 meters, someone can solo this no problem, and it's not going to be a worry whatsoever. We should go ahead and let these guards all have their turn doing functionally nothing. I'm going to start by using, yeah, security scramble here. That way someone can walk in and out. I'm going to walk a little bit forward just so that I can know with confidence where the guards are running. I don't want to snap. I want to go here. That seems fine. Okay, we get info on that guy. That's not a big deal, although he's looking at the box, so I have to do something about that. I just want to know where these guys are headed. Okay, cool. So if he's heading up here with this guy, we can kill them all at the same time. So the goal is to let them all move. We can have somebody run there. Probably not the War Machine, actually. Probably going to be the Sniper. He's going to be the least useful, I think. So I'm just going to send bubbles and then have him run back. And it'll be fine. So grab the loot. Okay, sure. I still need part 1 of Dr. Sevenfold, I believe. I have a million of part 2. There's a chance that, like, my understanding of how they handle loot in the game is, like, individual pieces of a file set, like individual files, have a weight. And then weight means something in terms of how stuff gets put into loot boxes. I don't understand it because I haven't remotely tried to do like heavy testing for this, but there's a decent chance Well, there's a chance. I, shouldn't say it's decent, but there's a chance that it's like a meaningful impact in how the game calculates like who can do what and like what could drop where. I'm not sure that's true, but okay, I'm gonna put JTAC somewhere like legit actually all the way up here. The reason is I want to be able to fight this guy with him. Actually, I'm gonna fight him with guns. That guy's gonna get shot with an assault rifle, so I'm gonna put JTAC somewhere like here. Actually, if I go up this way, I can catch this guy in it too. So if I go somewhere like this, that should be fine. We should be able to shoot this guy, melee that guy, and shoot that guy, and it'll be reasonable. I think you just run back. I don't really care anymore. You've finished your job. Panther can't get all the way up easily. I can get there with 2 AP to spare, but I have to finish that kill with somebody else. So I'm going to do a yield. I'm going to have Static go for this. I'm going to have you... I might just have you Burn Surge. Honestly, yeah. It's a 3-turn cooldown now. I'm going to Burn Surge every single turn and just, get as much damage as possible. Okay, so going here puts me in range with a lot of AP to spare. I'm in JTAC. He's in Strike Zone. Loop around. He's angsty. We swipe. We shred. Now, because he's a Corporal Captain, he has 3 production points, so I'm going to keep going here. We shred a second time, and then if I crit, he's dead. If I don't crit, I get to Claw. Great, that lets me Claw. That's some extra AP. That's fun. Well, that's 1 Captain down. First objective achieved. If we wanted to leave, we could. Although I'm not in a rush for that. You are not getting this kill almost certainly. Let's see. I'm going to yield. I think I'm going to have... Yeah, so okay. I'm going to delay. Oh, I can't do a further yield. Crap. I wanted to get behind... Okay, so I'm going to go... Let's see. I might go for an early rewind on you then. But basically the thought here is I wanted to wait until I could packet loss this camera. That would let me get more forward progress, but that's seeming not quite possible. So what I'm going to do is, I guess I don't need to rush a stun. I'm going to rewind so that you have all your tools again and you can pop them on a future turn. I can't do any further delays or anything. So the question is, do I want to just not spend AP at all, or do I want to go for a stun and then chase him down? I think I'm going to go for a stun and chase him down. This lowers the armor and whatnot and lets me go for a kill more reliably in a future turn. I think that is reasonable. While I'm over here, I don't care about look-aheading you. I think we can figure it out on our own. Static can do a yield, which gives bracket space to knock this down and allows me the space to figure out if I want to do anything spicy on this turn or not. If I run all the way in, I won't have my club available. So I'm just going to go part way up. I am tempted to packet loss both things, actually. I do need to kill this camera at some point, and I'm not going to run all the way up, so I think... the difficulty is going to be... No. I should wait at least 1 turn. I'm going to have you yield back to Static. What can Static actually do? If she goes here, she can eye laser. Which doesn't seem that important, but I also can't guarantee this kill. Well, I can maybe get the kill. So let's see. If I run to here, I still have 3 claw attacks. That's not a guaranteed kill by any means. It's pretty solid damage, don't get me wrong, right? It's 172 plus all the conversions, but... this guy has decent armor, and if Bracken has to shoot the revolver, that's going to be loud. So I think I shouldn't be too aggressive here. So I'm just simply going to go here and stun strike, which will allow my hacker to run farther up. I think that is fine. Of course, this times out a little bit awkwardly because now I don't have rewind for this, but it is what it is. You're going to run up there. This guy's at 15. My entire team rolled above that one. I'm not too worried about it. I am close to the camera, but it is what it is. I'm going to let that happen. Alright, so everyone who is currently spotted is going to remain spotted because there is an alert guard here. That's fine, though. Fairly expected here, all things considered. Static gets his kill, no problem, but I don't have to rush this. I want to kind of delay and see what this guy does, to be honest. Or I might need... No, wait. I need to knock this thing down with my hacker as well. Let's see. If we let you turn around and see me and be angry, it's not the end of the world, I don't think. I think we should let everyone be able to act and then figure stuff out. Including Bubble sitting around. Including... Let's see. Let's go ahead and use look ahead on the sniper. Okay, you're not really scary yet. Static can wait as well. Fire comes coming towards the backside. We can get around that, though. Let's go ahead and knock down... Ooh, I'm not in range of this camera? Wow, I'm barely not in range of that camera, right? That's really unfortunate. Okay. Let's see. If I delay, go down to 9, Panther goes down to 7, that's still fine. Okay. You're going that way, which is okay. Oh, you're going to find this corpse now. Okay, so you're going to make this even harder for me. That's really unfortunate. It's not what I wanted to see. Bubbles delaying down to 8 should be okay. You're heading toward my group. Okay, I care about that as well. It's going to get a little dicey here, but I think we'll be alright. You're stunned as noted. You... I might need Bracket Soul this guy. I have plenty of AP for this kill, and I can always burn through it a second time, so... I think Static has to go for frags here, which should be fine. Actually, what I really want to do is delay and get another JTAC zone. If I JTAC this, these kills are easier. So I'm going to have Static wait as well. You're stunned. You were going to turn, but not see my hacker. It gives me some space to work with. And I want to run here to turn off this camera, which I think is worth it. And you're stunned for the rest of this turn anyway. You rolled a 19. I can beat that, though. I can use, like, pre-computed or something. I can't go too far yet because this guy will see me come up. But for now, I just want to knock this camera down. Yield to Bubbles. Bubbles throws down JTAC such that we can pretty easily fight these people. That looks pretty reasonable, I would say. This overlap might be a little awkward, but it should be fine. He has a shot. I think shooting the suppressant twice is pretty reasonable. Let me actually nest for that. Gives me really good baseline crit chance, 72%. Not quite a guarantee for the first shot, but I'm expecting this to work out overall. First shot didn't crit, kind of sucks. But the pure damage add is pretty good. The shred is kind of nice. It'll be fine. This guy is coming close, but I have boxes in the way still, so it's not the end of the world. Bracket should definitely try to make progress on this guy. I'm thinking I will probably have to go for... and then you're going to turn back next turn? Yeah, okay. I'm going to go for an overt stun with Power Slice here. Because I don't think I can guarantee this kill otherwise. And this should leave you stunned for the remainder of next turn now. So you should still stay down. This guy's angry for being in combat, of course. Bracket's fine where she is. Panther can make some progress now. This guy rolled a 17, which isn't too bad. This guy still has to die, though. And, of course, this guy's going to see the corpse when it dies. Which I really can't do anything about. So I'm going to stand here. I get my loot. We get an armor blueprint weapon mod. I go full auto. Shooting the suppressant is not the end of the world. What's my min roll going to be? Honestly, 17. So I think he's going to be angry, and it's fine. We can just let people run towards us. That's okay. It's going to be 2 tally, I think. Yep, he's angry. It's fine. Again, I'm rolling above him in initiative no matter what. We're not escalating here. So, yep, you're angry and mad, and I'm just going to shoot you next turn and deal with initiative as needed, and it'll be okay. And you're still stunned for a while, so you're just going to deal with it. That should be fine. Static gets to go clean up stuff now. I could greed and go up here then down, but that seems pretty wasteful. I'm not sure I get the kill, and I would like to, you know, diminish as much tally as I possibly can. What's my min roll, by the way? My min roll's infinite. Okay. I am tempted to greed this out then. It's very greedy to do that. But I am tempted. I have Burn Surge, right? Okay, I'm gonna be full greed here. I'm gonna run here. I'm gonna get this loot box. Ah, they have robots. That's good to know. You still don't hear footsteps. That's good news. I'm gonna Burn Surge to get another move point. Great. I want to be able to fight you from inside of JTAC, so I'm gonna go somewhere like here. That tells me I'm in range. That's good. There's a captain over there that we have to kill at some point, so I might have to solo this on the War Machine front. I think going for active shred is unneeded, especially when you hit that hard. Well, didn't even need Burn Surge, it turns out. What else do I want to do? I can try to get this kill. I know I used a bunch of like claw stuns already, but this seems like a decent enough play that let's just get rid of them. We get a bunch of bonus accuracy thanks to the debuff evasion. That was from the bat. Upgraded bats have a evasion debuff on their stun. Great, down you go. I think I got another charge back from Berserk Haze popping. Redline's of course available. Redline will not re-pop while you're already buffed. I'm going to run her down this way, which seems... I mean, for now, stick with the team, I think seems reasonable. Orders received. I think it's only one guard being sent. Yep, just one guard. All right. Let's see. You rolled really poorly, which means I can definitely run at you. I don't mind the camera seeing me. I think ultimately this game just gets a little bit easier if we make more guards run toward us and just ambush them all. And so one tally for a camera to me is worth it. It means pulling a guard over and saving some time. So I'm just going to start playing a bit loud and, you know, letting him try. So basic swipe there means your health is low, and then I have plenty of claw attacks, so you're dying to one of these. Great. Bunch of AP printed yet again. I'm going to wait and let people run towards us. Bubbles is mostly fine where he is. I'm going to wait and see what this guy actually does. I kind of want to hide and be somewhere like... I don't know where I want to be exactly, but... I do want to not be in this back hall anymore. And I don't think I have to be worried about you. If you walk closer, it's harder for me, so... I guess what I'll do is I'll leave 1 AP up so I can go to Overwatch if I need to. Or, like, use... I guess I don't have much else I could use, but still. To me, that seems reasonable. I'm going to leave you here and then delay. I'm not worried about this guy. You're walking up closer, which is actually good for me. You got to go finish this kill. It's looking pretty good, to be honest. Okay, are you guaranteed to die to single target? I'm guaranteed at least a glancing hit. And if it goes bad, I can do some initiative stuff. I think we shoot full auto. Camera's going to turn on and see me, but this is like a guaranteed kill at this point. The odds of me missing that many bullets would be almost zero. I'm out of ammo, but it's fine. I'm going to have static keep waiting. I think you're one of the grunts I actually want to kill. You wake up another grunt near you. It's fine. You're coming closer, which I don't like. You are actually running up, sure. Now they're suspicious. Understandable. Bracket can start the hack. From here seems very reasonable. Oh, right. This thing was there. Damn it, we're going to escalate now. I didn't think about that. Did not want the escalation if I could help it. I didn't think about what that was going to be. Oh, well. We overclock. We spoof. I'm going to load cloak. What does it do? No idea. Who cares? Let's load all the things. I have much larger programs now overall, so yeah, I don't actually fit disarm now with this. I'm going to load data sieve. Not having disarm is, oh right, data sieve gave me a bunch of IO back, so I'm still 90 shy, so I can't fit anything. Worth noting that I've got to be a little bit careful about that one. Fair enough. For now, it's fine. Maybe I have to, like, load cloak on a future turn or something. But I can make progress for now. Wait a second. Oh, right, it's plus 4 AP per things. Okay, yeah. So tally. I'm not worried about AP literally at all. I have to just blow this up with no-op here. That's fine. Some passive ice, sure. Again, cost AP. That's annoying. Okay, what do we have here? Damage to connection. Connection use has to be killed, of course. There's some traps there, which is going to be kind of annoying. But for now, I'm going to walk back and knock the CPU out. Her loading is not a huge deal. No-op. Looks like we got rid of all 4. So I scan, I spike, gives me some space, and let's see if the traps are anything special. Load a program is not anything special. So we can take these all down. Vanta Drip Part 5, already met Vanta Drip though. And let's see, I can walk here, I can scan, I have 4 AP left. Do I care about the devices? Not you. Yes, you. Kind of you. But I'd rather just make forward progress every turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 4 AP standing here. I'm in no rush to no-op this. It doesn't really matter. I can just end my turn. I could no-op as well. It's all the same thing. I guess by no-opping... Yeah, it actually changes literally nothing if I use this now. So I'm just going to not do anything. And then... Actually, you know what? I can download this next turn, right? So use a program, load a program. Damage Epidec's not a big deal. I can just, like, not no-op, download on its face, move here, then disconnect next turn. Okay, that's going to be the play. That seems fine. Bubbles needs to wait for this guy to move. What's he going to do? He's coming closer. Understandable, but I'm still pretty safe where I am. I'm going to have you grab this loot. Actually, you should probably go ambush these, like, grunt captains. You're pretty far away, but you're very real. And so I feel like static should be helping to get these kills. So, yeah, maybe I should have turned this thing off, and I was wrong, but it's too late now. So you're going to come back. Killing Sniper was good, but yeah. And then... honestly, this is a little dangerous. I'm going to go back behind this wall. No, you rolled a 16. What are the odds I'm going to have to care about this? My min roll is higher than that. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. I am out of all of my normal combat tools right now. I mean, I have this JTAC zone, but like Strike Zone's down, Rewind is down. Okay, these guys got told to go move, so they're going to be running towards us, and Bubbles is not in the freest spot. So Bubbles could pretty easily be getting hit here. So I'm probably a little bit too cavalier with my positioning. Yeah, you're on the way up, and there's a good chance you see him. Yeah, you do. So when someone comes up and follows you, they're going to turn alert right away, and it's going to be bad for me. Now, you don't share status, so you're going to turn alert only all on your own. And so here's where it gets spicy, right? So I believe you were also told directly to go act. So I need to get rid of this guy, because he's the one... actually, unless I can... I'm tempted to try to go for E-rifle here. And basically just shoot this guy full auto. I'm in JTAC pretty cleanly. I like to get the kill off of two salvos. And that way, as you guys run up, you're not going to be special. You're not going to be alert right away. And I feel like 2 salvos under JTAC is going to work here. If I'm wrong, it's going to kind of suck. But I think it'll be okay. I think this is my best way of getting all the damage I need. Because I don't have any... I do have... yeah, I don't have stun strike. So yeah, this is the play. So let's go here. So I'm right about full auto cone. The damage here looks really good. And I have some crit chance. So as long as recoil's not terrible, we're going to be okay. No crit kind of sucks, but I wasn't really expecting a crit. No shred hurts more. 82 to hit. Looks solid. Good. Shredded a second time is nice. I have 1 AP. I'm going to hold it. There's always a chance I can actually use that somehow. So for now, I'm going to delay. You're not going to run up. No, you don't get alert for free. You will still turn alert from seeing him. This guy might move on his turn. This guy's too far away for me to care. This guy... oh, he doesn't quite see him. That's so funny. My CK has a stun available, right? He's got stutter up. He can self-cast pre-compute and then tactical surge next turn. That's going to be really fairly safe as well. These accuracies are not good. So I can sneak away from that dude. I want to probably get to like here, where I'm under hard cover. That should be cleanly in the JTAC circle. These ranges are 20, which isn't great, but it's not... ooh, no, that's actually really bad. Yeah, I want to be behind cover. I also want a shot. I can't really get both. And I do want to hide from you. You guys are alert. You guys rolled really well on initiative. Bracket is going to have to hop out and shoot, which actually is going to be fine, I'm pretty sure. I think there's a good chance this isn't inside of JTAC. But I think the more important thing is standing somewhere I can actually shoot and not lose all my accuracy. So I think it's legit. Run all the way back there. Don't get the attack buff. I actually might... let's see. If I go into Death Watch, I'm guaranteed to have an 18 for initiative. If I tactical surge him, he's going to go to 21. That's still after these two, which means I'm likely to still stop them in their tracks. You're coming up at some point as well, but I'm kind of feeling... and also keep in mind, this guy's going to walk up and turn alert by running up here, so... I am kind of feeling going for an Overwatch. Not sure if it matters where I'm standing, but I think let's go for 2 Overwatch shots right here. I think that'll be decent. You're doing nothing. Panther, I think I want to delay and see what everyone else does on their own turns. And then react to that. Bracket can take this download. She's going to take some cyberdeck damage, which isn't a really big deal. I'm going to walk here. I'm going to disconnect. Actually, what I could do, I have 70 AP to play with here. I'm going to go ahead and load some more stuff. Okay, I'm actually at cap now. That's fine. Couldn't tell you what Cloak has done so far. It might have actually... yeah, it's still on. I wonder if it, like, ignores, like, the first trap or something. I didn't think it blocked a security escalation. Not that I could tell, anyway. Let's go here. Let's preserve connection health. I'm getting a little bit low. AP, of course, not a massive concern just yet. We can load this pretty easily. We can get rid of everything here. That's annoying. This is not the end of the world. Don't load on new programs. And I'll just knock them down because I have nothing else to do. So we get through this. That's all done. And yeah, for now I don't know what Cloak has done. It's fine. We got through it is the important thing. A lot of deck armor, thanks to Data Sieve and Decoy pairing up nicely. So we don't take very much damage, right? My health bar went down by like 2. Because I took 11 damage off. So, you know, this 10 becomes 1 quite directly. Either way, this is fine. You got through the first host, no problem. I'm going to wait for these guys. Unless I really want... Oh, I need to get closer if I want to do that. Yeah, I could go somewhere like here and like shoot once, but I think let this guy trigger Overwatch and then we can figure out the rest afterwards. Oh no, he's going the other way. Cool. Alright, great. We're safe. And then you didn't get excited. Alright, so I think I want to run my War Machine forward. These guys are all angry. So make sure I don't block the Overwatch cone. I'm not. They're already in combat. Nothing here matters. That's fine. What did you roll? Very, very poorly. Alright, that's a bit of an issue. So you're not looking at me anymore. It's kind of good. Let's see. My minimum roll is a 16. So I'd be really, really relying on bubbles to be in a good spot. So what I think I want to do... I do actually want to stun one of these guys, legitimately. Like, it'd be like a little bit useful. Alternatively, I just pre-compute myself. Like, I just run up here and pre-compute, and I can't get outrolled. I will be able to go first. I might be wasting the Overwatch on bubbles. I don't care about that nearly as much as I care about... Actually, no, I'd love to block an escalation. If I run to here, I am pretty clearly in range. This guy goes at 19. I can beat that every time. I'm in a min roll at 24. Yeah, it seems reasonable. I know I don't have any ammo in my gun, but it's fine. I can deal with it. Camera sees me. Am I actually going to be able to block enough escalation? So, pre-compute myself. My min roll's going to be 24. Is a stun worth it? You're already kind of low. You're legitimately healthier. You rolled a 19, but I'm going to have everybody get out before then. So I'm just going to stun you anyway. He didn't block enough escalation. And if I have her shoot, he's going to turn and hear the gunfire, so I can't do that either. Bracket can run up, but that doesn't seem very good either. I'm going to put her over this way and have her start playing towards this host. And I think she'll be okay to solo. I think my squad's going to be fine for this. And she can go towards this host, and I just think it'll work out in the end. I've got 2 turns till she has a stun available, so I think she can wear somebody down, and it'll be fine. I'm being a little greedy, but I think it'll be okay. So, 3 guards woken up to go run around. That gives space for my hacker to do whatever she wants. Escalation is... giving them, like, initiative and stuff, I think. Motivating is going to be, like, move points and maybe initiative? Let me see. Move points and move speed. Yeah, so they're going to get really far. Alright. So boost the team. You're stunned. You've got to get killed. Which I'm really not worried about, actually. So I say, let's go here. Now, again, they move quite far, so if they're going to run, they're going to really make it here. Now, thankfully... Actually, no. You're in a weird spot. You have to hide from that guy. Okay, let's kill the drone. I am super not concerned about this drone. Okay, I'm going to be a little concerned here. I'm going to power slice. I want to guarantee a kill on a glance. Turns out we didn't need to, but I wanted to be safe. Not too concerned about you. I'm going to hug this and hide. Although if you run this, you're going to find me. So I'm going to go here and hide. That should block this line of sight and this line of sight. Although if he jumps over the wall, I get caught. I think it's the best I've got, to be honest. Still have an Overwatch cone here, which should be decent, so... I'm just going to stand here and hide, and I think that'll get most of my team pretty reasonable. You're stunned. Yeah, so Overwatch is useless. No rush on shooting you. I'm going to wait and see what this guy does and everything else, and I can strike, stun, and J-attack, whatever we need to do. You are on the way. You go very far. I'm going to hide you behind this barricade. This guy quite possibly walks up. I want to know the answer. Yep. You walk up. You see corpses. You run very far on your own turn, by the way. You still have more AP, by the way. Yep. Yep. Okay, there we go. You're going to come up as well. Pretty similar. You're going to get really far up here. All the way there. Yeah. I mean, that is some power. One thing that I think would make this game meaningfully more difficult for me, a difficulty setting I would like, is give enemies more move points and move speed specifically, so that I can't... Is this my first time getting part 1? Did I finally have it? Do I finally have Dr. Sevenfold? Hype, if so. Okay, before I do anything more, I should make sure I don't need my hacker for anything. So you're going to do a full delay. Bubbles, best kills are pretty clearly going to be... Ooh, I can get 4? No, I can't quite. Yeah, there's no way I can get both those captains. That's fine, though. This is pretty clearly the spot. And then I'm thinking for JTAC, something pretty similar, actually. It's going to be like... Something like this is going to be... All of them can be meleeed. That's feeling pretty good. Who's my best strike zone target? Well, it's clearly you. I could bat instead. Is the bat better than the sniper? I mean, this guy has heavy armor and he's stunned for 3 turns, so the bat is definitely better. Now, you rolled a 23, you rolled a 17. Okay, so you're the first kill then, because you are the most likely to matter. I want to be inside of JTAC though, so I gotta go somewhere like this. There we go. That should be me being buffed. That's you being debuffed. That should be really good damage here. Camera sees me, I don't care. We get an escalation pending. I don't need to stun you yet. 480 crit, thank you very much. Down you go. Second captain dead. They asked for blood, we certainly gave them that. You're still on the way. For now, Bubbles is safe. I'll have to move him, but for now I can wait. I'm going to have Static go for this one. I'm thinking it's another Burn Surge turn, because why not? Switch to the melee. Spend 1 AP getting here. I love having move speed. Hello? I kind of want to go for the Guaranteed Slice here. Actually, it's probably better... Yeah, I actually like the Guaranteed Slice here a lot. I think I might have been wrong in that assessment, but I will... Let's see. Will I kill you in 3 swipes? If I crit, I will. Yep, okay, cool. I'll get you in easily 3. So, the reason I think I was wrong is because this weapon can shred on RNG and shred on active. I really would ideally... It's better to use... Oh, you're going to see me. Panther doesn't have... Oh, Panther's nothing on this turn. Panther's already ended his turn. I don't have Stun Strike, and yeah, you can just see. Okay, so... What if I run to here, and I wonder if I crouch in how this works. I don't know the answer to that. The Panther already rolled a 25, so... Surely it's fine. Alright, this puts me in range. Yeah, so now I have to go for, like, RNG shreds. I got 1. I get 2. You're very, very low. Do I care how I use my AP right now? I feel like we just go for a regular sword swipe here. Down you go. That's all 3 dead. They never saw us coming. We get to sneak into that, which I think is a reasonable spot to be. You're still stunned for several turns, so I'm not worried about it. We've cleaned out most of the map already with accuracy buffs and melee weapons. Okay, you're going to get to that box, no problem. I'm going to run into the host. That seems pretty reasonable. Sure. Alright, and then Bubbles, you roll a 17, I'm not worried about it. I'm just gonna, like, literally run forward, and it'll be okay. So, 1 guard is missing, but no other guards know anything. My damage is all silent. Let's see, my entire team goes above these guys. You're still stunned for several turns, so I'm gonna say let's just go actively fight you. I think looping around this way is reasonable. Oh, there's some high-power cameras now. Well, that's some +1 heat. That's kind of unfortunate. Oh well, I still get several strikes here. Good chance at shredding you. You're angry. 1, 2, and 3. He went flying. Man, took a stage dive. Alright, well... I would like to kill this camera. I'm not in range of it. Doesn't matter. Let's go finish up this guard before the stun ends. Good chance at shredding. If I shred, I can leave the rest of the damage for... Oh, you just crit for 1,000,000 damage. Got it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, melee build blades work pretty well, especially if you crit. It is hard to get crit chance on the Cyber Knight by themselves. You still want somebody to help you get that crit chance, but it is certainly nice when you get it. He's going to walk... Let's see, we're going to escalate no matter what. I don't want to go through this camera. I don't want to get triggered... trigger that camera if I can help it. We are going to escalate. If they're right there, I'm very sad about it. At least we won on initiative, so it's not going to be that bad. You're good. Bracket can go for the host. Ooh, this might snap. It might not. It's going to be really close. Can I make you snap? Oh, yes. Okay. That might work in terms of her getting to the front. Height. Okay, cool. Didn't rewind, though. My stuff might be on cooldown. Oh, cool. We finally got a slightly larger host. This one still exists. I've seen this one before. And there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 nodes? Wow. There's actually a medium-sized host here. This never happens. Alright, so let's see. Let me like track some of my stuff here, right? So 440, 750, 77, 8, and 0. Okay, none of that changed. I need scan no matter what. Probably shouldn't have loaded cloak as it turns out, but it's too late, of course. I'm for sure not going to be AP starved. Let me load data sieve. It's barely going to be negatives. 440 becomes... Yeah, it's like technically slightly down, but I wasn't going to be able to, you know, fit it anyway. Okay, I get very little here. I have to hope this passive ice isn't bad for me. Also just going to load hard shell because what else is there to do? Plus AP cost is honestly not that big of a deal. Let's go tally, then that. I'm going to need some more AP doing this. It is what it is. This could easily be program loading and connection use. Oh, the CPU's up this way, actually. I wasted a bunch of time and effort. This was useless. Okay, I'm gonna stand here. Yeah, not my best first turn, but I really need to remind myself to get my stuff up. Alright. Well, I'm gonna try to use rewind if I can remember to do so. I likely might not. Okay, they're over there. That's fine. They're far away. Can hide from that pretty well. Panther has rewind back. Yes, he does. That's great. Bubbles can delay. It's fine. Static can go run there and then try to get across the barrels. Good enough for me. Good job to you. I'm going to have you kill this camera. I'm going to have you rewind the hacker. Well, when I can get close enough, I will. Go to there. Here's the last box. Sec level 9. Okay. A blueprint, 100k. Another mod. Another armor, looks like. Go have your tools up. And I'm just going to have you run towards the exit. None of this matters. We're not going to fight these guys. We're just going to try to get our way to the exit as much as we can. Load the things, including overclock, including spoof, including decoy and disarm. And we could just barely fit everything, which is cool. Let's go. What do we have here? I'm never worried about AP, to be honest, so let's go in this order. Let's go to here. Tally AP connection. No reason to scan yet. Actually, doesn't really change anything. I'm going to load this anyway. I'm going to go ahead and hit the CPU. Great. Gives me some space to work with here. Let's see. So we have one passive here to get rid of. Download, any action, download. Got it. This costs 0 AP. I love it. 6 per action is pretty rough. Let's go here. 4 per action is a little bit more docile. Let's just load it to be safe. Let's move. Download, exit, any action. Alright, let's scan. We have double passive there. That should be chill. Connection use. I want to spike this to lower the APU. I think it's worth it. No, I could always get rid of all the heat. I don't care. Let's move down then. Tally, then AP cost. Honestly, AP's getting a little bit rough, and I'm not sure I care about tally right now. So let's go in this order. What do we have here? Double active, double trap. That's actually really unfortunate. We're just going to have to null-op that. We scan for all the things. We get our download. And let's see. Let's go for this one, which is one of each. We've got exit, relocate, download, and any action. Okay, well, that was the wrong order, by the way, but who cares? That's there. I'm going to disarm you. Not that it really matters, but I can. Nothing changes. That seems fine. I'm actually surprised. I'm legitimately surprised I managed to run out of AP, but I guess they did get a lot of downloads. And I have a lot of spare AP from having decoy and the other thing up. I have, not AP, I have a bunch of spare IO per turn because of those, so that helps a little as well. Well, if they find corpses, they're going to escalate. If they don't find corpses, we're fine. Also, being 40 minutes in, I think we're not going to run a second mission unless it's a solo hack. Just going to skip by all these guys' actions. Okay, you're running towards me, but not close enough. Next turn comes up. Static is going to make that no problem. Sure. I'm going to stop 1 AP short, and if I need to burn surge in, I can. Although I'm not sure everyone else is going to make it regardless. For now, you're going to wait. Bubbles can easily make it to the exit. I don't have a gold key, so I'm just going to delay you as well. I just want to know what everyone else can do. And if I need to defend anything. So far, no. Bracket's going to be just about done. Disable, disable, disabled. So these are gone. I need anti-trap. And then there's just one passive there, so that's going to be chill. Force with low decoy is not a big deal. Exit, load a program. You know, none of that matters. More source code is nice. For 36 AP, I can walk over and turn this off. Which, to me, seems worth it. I'm going to load decoy to be safe. I'm going to come here, I'm going to come here, I'm going to null-op this. And it costs me literally nothing because until I have 50 AP, it doesn't matter. And then as far as cameras and stuff are concerned, yeah, these just don't matter at all. So there's no point in sticking around. I got this for free. I take my disconnect, we go down to sec level 2. And if we can all get out this turn, we're going to be sec level 2 and not sec level 3, I believe. Which should be even better for the heat status. I don't think I've ever specifically ended a mission where I was on an underflow level. And so I'm curious what this looks like. If it does count as 2 or 3. I'm going to assume it counts as 2, but I don't know for certain. So thankfully I have burn surge. And we're chilling. Out you go. And Bubbles, of course, makes it as well. Sadly, didn't buy the gold key, but it's fine. Our loot's still looking pretty good here. Don't overstay our welcome. 40 minutes. Cleaned all the Matrix hosts. Cleaned all the boxes. Took down all the guards. We're paid for blood. We got all of it. We got some nice bonus XP for getting low security. Yep, it counts sec level 2. That's just awesome, right? Like, yeah, we get 1 heat from high power, but, like, how efficient is this team that it's all upgraded enemies? Like, they have drones, they have suppressants, they have bonus captains. And by the way, in Kill the Captains missions, they don't, as far as I can tell, they don't replace basic guard spawns with just more enemies than normal. We managed to get both hosts and functionally every loot box and end at sec level 2. That's wild. That's awesome. So some nice bonus. Power level is, of course, nice. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. I believe this does give us all the parts we need to talk to a new doctor contact. So I'm curious what that looks like. We leveled somebody up, which is cool. Let's see if we're accurate about that. Yep, we can finally meet Dr. Sevenfold. Let's go use the lowest quality things that we can. Because we're not going to sell it. So we use the lowest level comms we can. Looks like level 4 is the earliest you can see this stuff. I guess, no, there was level 1 right there, but it's pretty rare that we're seeing this. Anyway, we can mint the V-chip. I don't believe we've met him before. Let's go ahead and look at files not used by a set. Not used by a set, and specifically, in this case, created by a set. So let's go meet Dr. Sevenfold. Let me introduce Dr. Sevenfold, our latest connect and a corpse splicer. I'm excited to have new customers at my clinic. Do you have a corporate license for cyberdecks of this military grade? You know we don't. It's not a problem. I will work on getting a forged one entered into the system. Then if we have a problem, we can just pin it on some blue card med tech. We can find Corpse Splicer Dr. Sevenfold in our contact list and check out what additional services and offerings they might be able to offer. It might be K177 spec wetware. I just don't know that for sure. Let's see. Are you useful to me? Yes, it is. Okay, so we get this out of a power play, so we already have this, but that's fine. We don't have to choose to work with them if we don't want to. Also, this guy is a gun nut, so in a world where we, like, burned the... So my understanding is, like, these are all rolled somewhat randomly. Every single one I've talked to is a hack slot every single time. But this appears to be a random roll, and so, like, oh, this one can roll armor power play. This one can roll weapon power plays. Vantage Rip over here can roll the drug power play. So it seems like it seems to... I don't know if it's like truly I'm getting RNG and it's just always hacksaw, but it could be anything else. Or more likely, this is guaranteed, and it just rolls a random thing here and says you're also open for some kind of extra power play, which I enjoy, right? It means that I can consolidate a bit more power on certain characters, which I think is a positive thing. Vertigo can't co-conspire until she's done with whatever, like, till the story engine lets go of her. That's fine. But yeah, we already have K177 through Troy. We're already at rank 2 here as well, compared to, I believe, our Sevenfold starts at rank 1. So we're going to be ignoring him, to be honest. That's fine. It's fine. I don't really care. Buys corp accounts and files as per usual. Does go with baseline 7x3. That might be the case for the other guys as well. Vanta, came with 1 actually. Let's see. What did... I've already boosted you a couple of times, so I don't know what you were at, but whatever, these are all capped out anyway, which is nice because now it means there's also fewer things to possibly roll on a future limit break. So that ups my odds of getting cool things. Still want to see you... I know there's at least 1 more Doctor power play. And I know there's a new armor power play, and there's a cyberdecks power play. So there's at least 3 I haven't seen. There might be a 4th one I haven't seen. I don't remember, though. Either way, cool stuff there. Still want to visit the last Doctor here, who's... who's Splicer Mina. I want to say it's another one as well, but I have none of the files for it, so I couldn't tell you if that's actually accurate. Mint that I'm going to sell at some point. I've already met Vanta Drip, so let's just go take the highest rarity ones and try to make the most money out of that one. But again, I'm waiting for someone to actually limit break for that to matter. We can do a little bit of spending here. So my hacker gets upgraded. Could go grab Scapegoat. From there, I'm going to go grab Zero Interrupt afterwards. But now when I null op some ice, I don't get tally from it. That'll help me block an escalation. It's worth noting, by the way, though, that QSEC escalations work like meat space escalations, where if you gain a bunch of tally in the exact same turn, or the exact same action, I should say, you only get 1 escalation. So there can be cases where you can really manicure it. You're like, oh, I'm about to walk into something with, 4 ice on it. Let me, get myself to 29 out of 30 by dancing back and forth and then blow everything up and don't hit Scapegoat. Really minor, but theoretically that can matter. Either way, she's been trained. That's good. Still only +1 on these guys. I'm waiting for the +2, so nothing special here. You're close to level, which is nice. And I believe we're gonna run this at 0 hours when it's possible. But for now, we're just gonna play time forward with nothing else to do. My agent inside of K-Milieu is about to be exposed. Need to help them defect and make it out safely. That said, and of course if you want to read this, you can. Boosted VIP job. But as it stands, I don't care about Syndicate files. I don't care about Taylor's power level and her stuff at all. So you're dead to me as far as I'm concerned. Can run this down to 0 hours, then I have to kind of stop there. I would hope to get a limit break, but I'm sure I won't. Let's see. When exactly... is it gonna... Okay, cool. I can go expire the Vertigo right now. I'm just gonna pop this, give her some influence, and hey, there's a chance this is a fast mission. Let's get our mutually beneficial arrangement. Ooh, perfect. It's hacked files in the set. So that is gonna end up being pretty chill. Now that said, Matrix hack 3s are bugged to not give you all the influence to the primary contact. It drops the contact point here. It's at least Matsumoto, so that's useful. It's gonna be Megacorp files, but unfortunately, it's a little bit dead here, so we'll run it. It'll be chill. But we're not going to gain the influence, so you can see here, right? Vertigo is up to 40 because Coco Spire gave 10, but she's not going to be at 60 because it's bugged right now. And if it is at 60, then I'm wrong about the bug, but that's been my experience. Yeah, nothing to say, right? Just run the mission, get some free stuff, get some power level, which doesn't matter too much. You know what to do. Connection stable. Alright, I got 3 turns. It's fine. We've got a very small host. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 other nodes. That's nothing. Load all my stuff. Can't quite fit Cloak in the first turn, which is fine. I don't really care. Let's go make our progress. I don't even know what Cloak does, so yeah, who knows. Let's block Tally, then AP. Program loading is not needed. Tally, then connection health. Program loading still not needed. Bunch of passes over here seems... Nah, let's go this way first. I'm tempted to null up this. No, it's fine. If the traps are going to be annoying, it might have mattered, right? But if you exit, download blocked, okay. Something over there. Buy from the part 1. Or 3, technically, I think. But those are all mine. Bunch of traps here. Should be fine. Scan for the traps. What are they? Load a program. Download a file. Got it. There's my next piece. Great. And then I still have 2 more passives here, so I can get rid of the AP. I can get rid of... I'll just get rid of program loading, because I'm going to need to load a program again to like make any forward progress. Let's just do that. I will scan for my 1 AP. I might as well. Here where the CPU is. I don't want to risk some escalation being really weird, even though it shouldn't be a problem. If I like go here, null op, like one of the passive ice could be plus AP. So yeah, there's no point in risking that one. Let's go ahead and end my turn for now. Also, actually, literally can't because it's connection use blocked. So we go here, go here. Actually, I shouldn't have loaded that. There's no active ice to deal with. Either way, we go here. We blocked 2. We escalated twice. I need to load scan again. Down it goes. Let's load decoy for funsies. I'm just going to null up this so I don't have to deal with whatever the traps are. And there's the last bio formula. We got everything. That's all done. And great. This means we have a just treasure trove of influence to give to context as I need to. Still need the time for influence to get through, but we can sort it out and see if we can like get too many people in line, possibly. We can see here, yeah, the team gained power level. And I'm going to send in a bug report again. Medium. Matrix Loot 3 missions lose their contact. So you don't get influence, trust, or PL on them. Yeah, so this mission came from a co-conspire on, not Vanthadrip, on Vertigo. She had 40 influence before the mission started. She was not mentioned in the pre-mission and isn't attached here at the end. Still has 40 influence now, I bet. Yeah, cool. Kind of unfortunate not to get the gains that we want there, but oh well. And we can double check that I'm not making things up. Yep, she's still at 40. Yeah, so hopefully they fix that at some point. That would be nice. Obviously, giving her some influence would be good to get her into a limit break situation. Honestly, let me get through some more file stuff. I might be able to like make a big enough logjam that I can force on a couple of limit breaks a little bit faster. Maybe. It's possible, but certainly not guaranteed. So let's go with files. Not used by a set, not created by a set. These are just money. Now let's go for ones that are created by a set. We've got quite a few here. So yeah, I could sell this to... If I sell it to Troy, I might get his wetware up. I think it's pretty worthwhile. Like, let's sell the cheapest ones to Troy. And let's also sell some of the more expensive ones. Oh, Dance Hall's already in line. And who's the other character I cared about? It was... Actually, oh right, I didn't know what Vertigo actually cares about. I forgot that Vertigo might not want to buy Megacorp stuff. Right, it's gang accounts, and she only buys milsec files. That's really rare. Good luck with that one. Maybe the gang accounts I can make happen, but yeah, she's going to be really hard to boost, unfortunately. Still, though, there is some useful stuff there, so I'll do what I can. These are all Corp, so yeah, let's sell from the cheapest first to Troy. Let's get him into line so that he can hopefully boost K1 to 77. Let's keep selling the bad ones to him, since he pays very little anyway. Get him up to 70, and then slightly more expensive, but it's fine. We'll get him up to 90, and now he's in line as well. We'll save these for a little bit. Blueprints or whatever. Yeah, looks like I don't have any meaningfully sellable accounts. I'm waiting for everyone else's limit break in the first place, so... And these can, like, only go to people like Dance Hall, so... going to wait on these as well. I'm not in a rush for Cyberdeck 6, but I wouldn't mind her getting a limit break and maybe getting something else going on there. Going to play this down to 0 hours, and then we'll have to stop because I'm not going to run that mission when we're already, you know, reasonably into this recording. Yep, I know. You want my help. I get it. Hype limit break for my guy. That's nice. Oh, right, I can boost the Ghost Serum, so I can get 2 evasion and 1 move speed functionally, or I can get all these things. I'm going to say, yeah, you know, 4% Kinetic Spear, actually call it 5 because of the 1 strength, 10 HP, 2 accuracy. It's pretty clearly Handshaker. Stress limit break for you, minus loyalty is whatever. Down to 0 hours. Okay, we got to stop right here. Can't go any further. I do want to run through that thing. We have a Legwork here, which is good because that's influence for my homie. I actually want to pop it as soon as I can so that she gets freed up as well again. Although I have no tokens, so I should wait at least a little bit. Yeah, I have to wait until I can get enough tokens here. This is tokens take 7 days. I have 0 available. 1 generates very, very soon. When the power supply is up, I can then put in cooling and then eventually makes level 6. But yeah, for now I have to wait. Yeah. All right, we stop here. Thanks everyone for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.